I think they can hear us.
Double.
Yeah, copyright, right? That's not.
Wait a minute.
I just suck. I had no time to practice that. What's up, everybody? Music Therapy Labs here with my good friend Johnny Bean over here, and my other good friend. This is easier down. I know which way down is. Ron over here, who's I would have to say, quite the expert, I'm sure, when it comes to the Randy Rhoads stuff. And then we have our other new friend here. Let's solo him. Dun dun dun. Anyway, there you go. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah. Now I don't know about you, Ron, but it's hard to get these, aren't they?
Yeah.
Have you seen what they're being sold for? By the way, this is the Gear and Demo Show.
Yes.
New people, you know, this gets off the rails on Thursdays. Let's say hi to people.
Welcome, everybody.
Holy moly, welcome. Welcome. We got Holly Molly 6767. I'm going to guess you were born in 67. And then we got Rock Daddy. And we got Ryan Hall. What's up, Count Laz? That's right. One cookie. My knees hurt.
One Randy Distortion
My knees actually do hurt because I was working.
We don't know about that, Laz.
On my knees, Johnny. Not on the street corner where you kind of go frequenting. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah, I should put that on the evil sounding voice. Where's the evil voice?
Okay, the Halloween guitar.
Back to the corner at 10th and Figaro Street. Anyway, and then we've got StreamYard. You guys have no idea the level of hijinks that was going on during the trip to LA and back. It was pretty fun, wouldn't you say? Yeah.
Hijinks? Was there hijinks?
Well, it was hijinks. There's always crazy stuff happening. We went to like G's. We were hanging with him. We were hoping that his drum sets were going to be set up. Everything was all over the place. And anyway, that was part of the hijinks. Driving down, we were expecting Brent to join us. He couldn't come, so that kind of sucked in a sense. I was really looking forward to hanging out with that guy because I haven't seen him since before my European trip, the trip through Europe. And we got Uncle Raymond in the house saying hi to Brian. Bay Area Rich, dude, this guy, good thing he's rich, man, because
Bay Area
he's
Rich
been buying you all kinds of cool gear, which is awesome, dude. You're an awesome supporter. Johnny deserves it, man. He's been doing this for how many years now? 19 or 17, 18, 19 years?
Going on 19 years.
Going on 19.
Of this.
Ooh, crazy weather in Michigan. Yeah. Howling wind. It's kind of appropriate for this kind of spooky. Check out my spooky. Look at that spooky Randy Rhoads pumpkin right there. I just shot a bunch of holes in it. No, I'm kidding. Actually use a knife. Whoa,
that sounds like something Ron would do.
I use this knife right here. The one I got from Ryan Hall. Look at that.
Oh, cool.
California switchblade knife. It's actually not a switchblade knife, but it does flip open kind of, but it's I can't figure it out. I'll probably poke my eye out with it. There it goes. Did you see that? It goes flipped open. I thought you got to go, ooh, but it doesn't lock, so it will slap right back down on your fingers and goodbye fingers. So this is what I'm going to open this thing with. What do you think? Let's say hi to the rest of the people. We got Keith H. What's up, dude? Got a bunch of supporters of my channel and Johnny's channel here. You guys rock. Matt Stewart. I still have to send you some paprika. Not that I ever promised that, but I kind of feel obligated to because, I think it's your Hungarian wife. Or she's got family and his wife's got family. I think it's yours or her family. Matt, that's Hungarian. I don't know. Hobarodi, dude, you rock. I got that thing warmed up for this, which is totally wrong for this right now. To be honest with you, the proper way to run this pedal through an amp to get the Randy Rhoads tone is to have the amp already cranked to where it's distorting, and then you're using that for a little something extra, like something, right? That's what I believe. But I can't turn that thing up that loud because this whole house would explode. So we'll see how it fares. We could put it into the EVH, which, it's like a Marshall kind of a tone, right? Supposedly made by Fender now. And then we've got MPN. What's up, MPN?
MPN.
Saying hi to Denise and to Ryan and to the guys. And then we got who else up here? Got 24 people in here. We got Janice Lala. Happy Halloween, Janice. Mwah. What did you dress as, Janice? Did you like dress up? Did anyone dress up? Is anyone dressed up right now? I remember one Halloween many years ago. I dressed up as Johnny Bean and I actually won some pickups. But
have you tried those yet?
No, they're still sitting in the box.
Dude, that was like 5 years ago.
Dude, I even bought a pick guard for it right away, and it's still sitting in its plastic little baggie. As a matter of fact, I was going through all my storage upstairs, just organizing it yesterday, and a bunch of time went out. I had to do it. I just had to. And I found things there. I'm like, oh, that's where that is. You know how that is. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I know exactly how that is.
You do know. You recently did a recent renovation of sorts where you had to go through a lot of stuff and found things, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that pedal hoard.
This whole place, man. Yeah.
The pedal hoard that's now on the wall. Looks great.
It's on the wall now. Dude, it's amazing, man. This studio is incredible. By the way, this is the mic I'm using, right? Correct?
It does sound like it because when you
hear
talk
this
into it, yeah.
Okay, because when I started, it was defaulting to that, which I don't know, StreamYard, man. I don't know what's going on, but so you have to check your settings.
Well, didn't they get sold?
Closely.
Didn't they get they got bought out by some other conglomerate of millionaires or something, right? And now they're running it, and so they're like increasing the prices, and I don't know, maybe it's gonna tank it.
Well, we don't have to get into that now, but
no. Well, hopefully not. I love StreamYard. It makes everything easy. I don't have to learn OBS, which I don't have time for even StreamYard, let alone OBS. I don't even have time to learn to play the guitars that I have on the wall here. So it's sad, but it's true. Someday I'll retire and I'll get to play all this stuff if I'm still alive. Mua do the mua sound. Do you have that? Let me see if I have something like that. I have this. There it is.
By the way, it is Happy Halloween, everybody.
It is right.
It is Happy Halloween. Look at this. Before we get
like a monkey to me. It says witch.
Before we get into this,
and it does it 3 times in a row. It makes no sense at all. This is the one I got in Germany.
Check this out. Okay, recently I took this photo today. I was going into Target earlier.
Or my
and I took this photo. I saw this guy walking like I don't know where he was going, and I'm like, is this guy an actual referee or is it Halloween? He's wearing like a referee.
Well, if you're at like some kind of a stadium place,
I don't know where he's going either.
That's a Patrick Mahomes. That's a Patrick Mahomes jersey right there.
Is that what that is? It's like partially a flag and partially a no. Anyway, how is mom doing? Says my knees hurt. Asking about Ryan. Ryan, tell us, how's your mom? You brought her home, right? So she's with you now, which I'm really happy to hear. And I did bring my dad back with me, but some of us understand what I mean by that who follow the show. Half of him is not here at my brother's house in a little jar. So my dad's remains in ashes. So yeah. That's what we picked up. That was one of the hijinks. I don't know if it's a hijinks, but it was one weird thing that we had to do. Okay, maybe not maybe
how was that a hijinks?
Hijinks.
And you weren't even when we were at G's house. Right? You weren't even there half the time. You were gone.
I know that's
it was
part
just
of the
me
hijinks.
and G.
That I wasn't there as the hijinks.
It was me and G.
Yeah, I got to
G and me.
So you guys can see all the pumpkin. There's the pumpkin, the Randy Rhoads pumpkin. Anyway, you guys, should we go ahead and do this?
Yes. Let's do it.
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna do this on screen. You guys want to be on screen while I do it, so I can see you guys gasping and
no, we don't. You
don't. Okay.
Make highlight yourself.
Halloween. There could be
so
blood.
We can see what you're doing. Let's see it. There we go.
All right. All right. So hopefully I don't cut myself. Now I've seen other people open these things and they're very careful. They're like, oh, I've got to maintain the plastic, perfectly. So I got to cut it like perfectly like that, right? And then I don't know if they're gonna like try to put the plastic back on at some point. I don't get that. I think you just tear it off. But out of respect for Randy and his sister who made this happen, and I'm sure Kelly, his brother, had something to do with it too, right? But there we go. The first slice of plastic comes off. And then it applies the lotion. No. All right.
My gosh.
Remember that movie? No, it's
No.
scary. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No,
Silence
no
of the
idea.
Lambs. You never saw that?
Never saw it.
All right. By the way, here it is. The RR104, Randy Rhoads Distortion Plus. So I don't know, what does the RR, I know that's Randy Rhoads, but what's the 104? Is that like the type of distortion it was? Ooh, something fell out already. All right, that's a little booklet. All right. Let's see. So, came like that. The polka dot booklet on top, right there, right? Very nice. I'm sure it has some settings in there. Wouldn't you think, Ron?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at that. Look at
Hey,
that.
Peggy.
So this is a special edition. See that? Special edition MXR Distortion. And I don't know, Distortion Plus. I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're going to make other runs of this that are not special edition and are just regular Randy Rhoads Distortion Pluses, or is that what it is going to be if they make more? But from what I understand, worldwide, there's 3,200 of these. So inside,
if they weren't going to make more, it would be called limited edition.
Right. Oh, you're right, Johnny. Yeah. So your YouTube lingo there.
Yeah, I kind of do a show myself a little bit.
Do you? Do you demo stuff there?
I kind of do this myself.
Do you? Did you were one of the first ones doing it? Maybe. Anyway.
I was one of the first ones.
All right. So this is Randy in the traditional Randy gold, which I just love, the gold and black, and there you've got let's see. It says 1980, West Sunset, England, or Sussex, West Sunset. Such tiny letters. Even with my reading glasses, I can't read it. West Sussex, England. Randy Rhoads records his seminal guitar work for Ozzy Osbourne's first solo effort, Blizzard of Oz, at Ridge Farm Studios. Photo by Finn Costello. There we go. Second page. Another close-up of the pedal board, kinda, right? Looks like an expanded version of a pedal board there now, right? He's got a drink on there. Not sure what that is, but in the background, look at that Firebird. Is that a Firebird in the background, Johnny? Do you know anything about that, Ron?
It's a 12-string Fender.
Ah, okay. 12-string Fender. And then you've got his, at that point, it's probably just because of the black and white photo, but doesn't look very yellowed.
Yeah, that's a 74 Les Paul.
74 Les Paul. And here it states in 1980, Randy's ability to match skillful, classically influenced techniques that you can hear Ron playing in the background with the creative use. I mean, keep going, it's fine. It sounds good with the background music, actually. It fits.
Well,
use of effects.
Playing Aussie stuff, so.
There you go. I hear that. Effects helped cement his legacy as one of the most important guitar players in the history of rock and roll. Photo again by Finn Costello. All right. Ooh, Randy and contemplation photo here. Yeah. There you go. And that's a 3 pickup V, it looks like, right? No. That's just, okay, yeah. For whatever reason, I confused the bow ties for pickups. That's just a neck. That's the Sandoval guitar, right? In just a few short years, Randy Rhoads revolutionized the art of the rock and roll guitar player, merging fluid, classically inspired legato passages and melodies with searing violin-like leads and super saturated riffs. One of the most crucial components of this riveting sound was an MXR Distortion Plus. Randy harnessed its raw energy to slam his high-gain amplifier with a torrent of harmonics to create the sonic signature that would etch an indelible mark on music history. Sentient. 1980. With his insightful compositions, Randy would inspire a whole new generation of players who sought to elevate both the songwriting and technical prowess of the electric guitarist in heavy music. Yeah, man. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is very cool. All right. So now we're getting down to how this thing came about.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Somebody there. I don't know who. You probably know, Ron. All right. Then it says 2022, Los Angeles, California. MXR engineers meticulously inspect and document the pedals from Randy's own pedal board, including his personal MXR Distortion Plus. So that means, okay, I got to bring you guys in on this. That means that they inspected and wrote down all the details of all of the pedals.
Yep.
Right? Why would they do that if they're not planning on putting some other ones out? Right? That makes sense to me. So then they say, we celebrate Randy's monumental legacy with this recreation of his own MXR Distortion Plus for the first time in 42 years. Took 42 years, man. The Rhoads family unveiled Randy's pedal board for the MXR design team at the family's music school in Los Angeles, the Musonia School of Music, his mother's music school, where he grew up learning and then teaching and went on to greater things, right? Their history was made at MXR design team, carefully opened the pedal board, closely inspecting and documenting all they could from this rock and roll artifact. Johnny's like ready to close the book.
It's the chip pan,
right.
Man.
And then we got one more here. He's like tuning it or something, right? Right now, for some reason, he looks like Luke Skywalker right there. I don't know why.
Use the force to tune
Anyway,
the E.
To me, for that moment, he looks like Luke. Anyway, Randy tunes his legendary polka dot flying V during a Blizzard of Oz recording session. All right. The engineer's instinct. Yeah, it's cool, right? During a session, like an actual recording session, John.
Wow.
Imagine being in that room. I mean, I know this guy was hanging out with some cool people there, you know, some of Ozzy's crew. Ron. Amazing stories about that. Wow. So the engineers painstakingly spec Randy's vintage Distortion Plus with the direct involvement of his sister, Kathy Rhoads. By the way, I've got a bottle of wine from her husband's and hers, their vineyard. But it was her husband and his brother that got that started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to meet him briefly there at the vineyard up in, or the winery, because it's not a vineyard. They buy the wine grapes from others. But anyway, the winery. Anyway, with direct involvement with Sister Kathy Rhoads, and created this signature model to produce the same overdriven tube-like tones heard on Randy's most beloved hits. And of course, it's only fitting that it comes with a custom finish inspired by Randy legendary Flying V guitar. Yeah, where's that? Came with that?
There's one down there.
Well, it does say that right here. This is kind of, you know, I'm a little confused here. So I'm going to read this again and tell me if I'm reading it wrong or what, but it does say the engineers painstakingly spec'd Randy's vintage Distortion Plus with the direct involvement of Sister Kathy Rhoads and created this signature model to produce the same overdriven tube-like tones heard on Randy's most beloved hits. And of course, it's only fitting that it comes with a custom finish inspired by Randy's legendary custom finish.
Yeah, it's polka dot.
Yeah,
because the MXR Distortion Plus pedals are actually yellow.
Yeah,
like
anyway,
Ollie Molly's avatar.
Inspired by Randy's legendary. I thought it comes with a custom Randy Rhoads legendary Flying V guitar. Why not? That would have been great.
You know what? I got to say something about the Sandoval.
Yeah.
Last night, Cole showed up, bringing a whole bunch of guitars for me. They got a show this Saturday. So I just sit down at the bench. I start working on his guitar. He goes over and grabs that off the wall and smacked the bottom that corner right there off one of the other headstocks. I just looked at him. He's like,
or did he like just ding it, or what happened? Is it all
just
right?
dinged it, and I just looked at him, and he's like, "Dad, guitars aren't meant to hang on the wall; they're meant to play." I said, "When I'm dead and gone, and it's yours, you can play it. Until then, put the damn thing back."
Oh, come on, man! You should let him play the thing. I don't know. That's me. I let Johnny play anything in here. I let anyone play anything because I think musical instruments should be played. But I understand that being like a piece of history and all, But wouldn't Randy want you to play it? And wouldn't Randy want you to let your
Wait a
son
minute.
play it?
I paid $7,000 for that. Randy paid $750 for his. There's a difference.
Okay, inflation. It's been higher lately, you know. So back then, what was 700 something, right? And did he actually have to pay for that? Sandoval probably got, you know, more sales out of that than anything, right? Anything.
Not then.
Anything else? Maybe not then.
No, he's got the actual sale. He showed the sales receipt. It was like $748.
Wow. So they do have another picture here. There's a specific chip that's involved in this that's probably very important. It looks like a Texas Instruments chip from little Texas there, right?
Yeah, look at
but
that.
It says Malaysia, so it's the
that's probably in the original one.
It's probably what's important, right? This is probably a picture of the original one. It says every major component was tested and spec'd for the utmost accuracy. So we are very proud of this and honored by this special signature pedal. It is a true tribute to Randy's musical legacy, says the Rhoads family. And then they all signed it. Look at that. Jim Dunlop, Jimmy, the son. I know where he lives.
You met him, huh?
I think I did briefly, but yeah, I didn't get to hang out with him. There's a neighbor of his that says, "Oh, just bring a bottle over and we can party." He'll party. That's all it takes.
Well, let's go.
But no, you got to get in somehow through the gate. But then let's see what else. It's got Kathy
Rhoads and Kelly Rhoads.
Kelly. I didn't know he spelled it with an E on the end.
And look at your number.
And is that the number I am?
2224 is the number that you have.
That's a cool number. Yeah, out of 3,200, because there's right next to that. 32 hundo. So 2224. Now, if it was 666, that would have been badass. Especially tonight on the eve of... you can actually, there's like a little perforation here on this thing.
Does it have the serial number on the box, like on the outside? Like, do you know the serial number you get?
Let's see. The box here has a number on it. Yeah.
Otherwise, I would think people would be buying those up.
There is a serial
hoping
number
that they
right
get
there.
Like early numbers.
Serial number right there, and inside the box it also has some kind of.
Well, okay.
He meant the pedal number.
The pedal number.
No, there is a serial number. That is the serial number. The AC.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't mean serial number, but I mean the pedal number. The number of out of how many? Yeah, can you see that on the outside of the box?
Let's see if it's on the. You mean on the actual?
Probably not.
Itself, you know? I don't know. I think it probably would be because you'd think they would put it on the actual pedal. Well, we got a call.
Are we taking calls?
I don't know. Somebody you know?
That's not my phone. I don't know.
That's not my phone either. All right, mine doesn't ring like that. Anyway, the quick guide here
mine does.
Is just a pretty basic quick guide. Let's see if it has any.
Brian, no, I'm playing the Halloween guitar.
Info. Oh, that's nice. I like that one.
Cool.
So yeah, this doesn't seem to have any specific settings for that. This is just your random Dunlop quick guide that has like every language.
The specific settings would be in that other booklet.
Well, that's the question. I didn't see a page where it had something like that. Let's see.
Would it be real?
I went through every page.
By the way, great meeting you down in Culver City, California, the other day.
There is no setting.
A week ago today. Yeah. That was a week ago right now. We were there, Laz.
Wow, that's awesome.
We were there.
Randy Rhoads' signature there, I think, right? And then we have the Rolls-Royce. I mean, Randy Rhoads logo there.
So the settings would be in that booklet, or there would be another card in there that would have settings on it.
So there's this.
It might have fallen out. Something fell out earlier.
There's this. Let me see if there's something else. Let's take a look down here. Nope, that was it. Let's keep digging in. So we do have more to take out here. So then it comes with your standard MXR kind of, rubber foot pedal knob turners, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got
those are great.
I love those. And then
would he be real?
This is cool. It's also signed.
Ooh,
a Randy Rhoads pedal bag.
Look at Ron.
You've got the little rubber feet. I've also heard them called pedal nipples.
Ron's gonna be drinking that bottle of wine tonight.
He doesn't drink, man. I should have drank it and then put the cork back in. Anyway, and then sent him the empty bottle. Dude, he's gonna just let it sit there, wasting that good wine. You should have, like, if somebody gets married or something, man, open that up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, MXR stick ore, right? That's cool.
There you go.
That's cool. I've got so many stickers. I don't know what to do with them. Maybe we'll give this away tonight.
Giveaways?
All right, this will be the giveaway tonight. Because I'll never sell this pedal. So Ron's going to get to borrow it for a while. But I don't know if he'll ever send it back.
You'll never get it back.
Well, I trust the guy.
Ron will mysteriously vanish once he gets it. We'll never see him again.
It'd be really hard for me to, like, you know, even try to forcibly get it back from him because he's like fully armored over there. Anyway,
he did tell me last night that he has a cannon.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, he ain't want to know why I needed cannon fuse for the cannon.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna open it. Hopefully, I don't drop it on my keyboards or something here. All right.
Wait, and there's more. What's in there?
That's
the pedal.
That's the pedal, Johnny. All right. So yeah, no instrucciones as to how to set the settings on this, but I think that's the fun of pedals, is trying to figure it out. All right. And from the look of these online that I've seen, the finish on this thing is really, really nice. All right, look at that. So that's the back. That's what everyone wants to see, right? The back. It says MXR right there. I already smudged it with my fingerprints. And then there you go. Let's do a large view.
Highlight yourself.
Highlight yourself. Highlight yourself. All right. So this is the face of it. Look at that. Look at the gold.
Look at that.
Dang, that Randy Rhoads Distortion Plus. Look at that. That's like real paint, Johnny. That's not like just some vinyl coating. Got Randy Rhoads Special Edition.
Special Edition. Okay, so it's a special edition because it's a Randy Rhoads edition of it. That's why it's special edition.
That's why it's special edition.
Because the Distortion Plus, I mean, they've made them forever. Anybody can get one.
And they're not necessarily considered one of the best pedals out there either. But I think that's the whole point of finding your own tone with stuff, is like using what you could. Back then, there wasn't a lot available, right?
What?
I like the RR. Back in those
days, those were everywhere. Everybody used it.
I read. Oh, yeah. But what I'm saying,
everybody had this. An MXR Distortion Plus.
Yes.
I'm not comparing it to this, but I'm saying it's the MXR Distortion Plus is kind of like their version or somewhat of like the Boss, the orange distortion. Or like everybody had one.
The OD
you know, everybody got one. Millions and millions of guitar players had them back in the day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, this
probably.
Right.
Yep.
I think I can remove that without making too much noise. Yeah.
So we're gonna listen.
That was very popular back in 1980, I'd say.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a
newer version of it, but
yeah. The DS1 I'm talking about, right? These are the orange one.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, I have one here. Wait a minute.
Johnny, show us, Johnny.
Where is it?
Show us.
You guys see it up here on the wall?
You got. Pull it off the wall, man. Go get it. So should I go ahead and plug this puppy in? Let's see. I'm hoping it's C negative 9 volt. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So this is like a more high-tech version of it. The super feedbacker and distortion. This is like a synthesizer type pedal where you hit a note, and then I'll be demoing this on my channel. You guys, so make sure to subscribe.
Go slower. Don't move it around so fast.
So what you do is you play a note, you hit it, and it basically drones that note, but it doesn't drone the actual note that you played. It creates a synthesized version of that note.
Interesting.
And then you play over it. It's kind of weird, but the
kind of like the freeze pedal, but not
the guts of this is that Boss orange pedal that everybody knows and loves. That's what I'm saying, is that the MXR Distortion Plus is kind of their version of that. You know, it's like everybody's first distortion pedal.
Yeah.
Right? Is that right?
Yeah. I agree with you.
You agree?
I remember seeing those pedals on some of my friends' boards that played guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely agree. Okay, let's go. Output, input. All right. Let's get some power to this thing.
Hey, Lewis.
All right, here we go. Now, I'm not a big fan of when they put the power. I'm not a big fan of when they put the power plug right next to the input jack. I prefer it on the middle of the back, or whatever you want to call the. Yeah, I prefer all of them on the back side anyway. But whatever.
You're talking about the power plug.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the nipples.
Okay, I'll be right back. Speaking of backs, I'll be right back. My back still hurts.
Take a cold shower right now. He'll be right back. Oh my god! But yeah, the box is super cool, man. I love everything about the box. We're gonna keep the plastic on it to keep the box in nice condiciones. I think that was a good tip from that one guy. There's so many videos, I can't remember what video I watched, but let's see what's happening in the chat, and then we'll go back to messing around with this thing. What do you guys say? We're 30 minutes in here. Hobarodi says that's a 2017 OD1. They're more rare than the original, only 1,500 made. Yeah, I remember you telling me that they sent those out with those red eye. Like you sent me one of those too, one of those red eye thingies. Oh, what is that thing? I keep forgetting what it is. It's basically like a direct-in kind of a device, right? Boy, there's so many things in my studio here I still need to hook up, dude, and that I haven't hooked up yet, including those really cool pedals that you sent me in those white boxes. I got to do a show on those. But do plug it in, and it'll be an electrifying experience, says James G. Okay, yeah, I agree with you, man. And I do have a pretty cool guitar to play this through, right, Ron?
Yes, sir.
See if I can get it out of the Hercules stand that it kind of fits in. Hopefully I don't whack the keyboard or something like that. But there we go. Should I solo me for this? Let's do that.
Sure
Let
thing.
me show us yours, and then I'll show them mine. Show us yours. What do you got there?
My Halloween guitar?
Yeah, the Halloween guitar. Yeah. Now, you know this was a Randy Rhoads show. Why did you pull that one out?
Well, it's Jackson.
Yeah.
Randy is the reason Jackson guitars exist.
Why didn't you know they existed before?
No. Nope.
I
the white. No.
Okay. Oh, I get what you're saying. He worked for Charvel, but then he started the Jackson name because of Randy, right?
Because when they did the white V, the first one for Randy, the Concorde, he didn't want to put Charvel on it because he didn't think the thing would be popular because it was such a weird design.
Yeah, right.
So Randy said, well, just put your name on it and make it a Jackson. So Randy is the reason there are Jackson guitars.
Well, congratulations to... Wrong button. Congratulations to Mr. Jackson, because I do have another guitar that his hands were on. I'm pretty sure of it. The Friedman Grover Jackson, who did Friedman's first. He set that whole, like, whatever you want to call it, that whole guitar shop up, basically, the Friedman thing. Now, let me show you guys mine. So mine is also a Jackson. And do you call that the toothpaste logo? Is that not?
Yes.
I like the toothpaste logo. I like it. So
me too.
I'm a fan of it. Yeah. So this one is a made in Japan guitar. It's
1998.
Really nice. I got to tell you, I've had some people in the Jackson forum, or whatever you want to call that page over there in Facebook land, Meta or whatever it is now, say that it is actually not a 98. They think that's a early 2000s or something like that, or mid.
No, not according to the serial number.
Well, that's what I told him. I told him that you looked up the serial number, and that's that. So I think I already put one ding in it. Ooh, there's another one. Right there.
I think I already put one. I mean, 2 dings in it.
Yeah, I already put a ding in it right there. But, you know, at least it's not in the corner. It's in the middle there. I can actually fix that probably. But the headstock one I just did, now I just knocked off the little I was grabbing the headstock and I went plump, and off came the tuner. What did they call that thing? The nut.
The snark?
The hex hider. The hex hider.
The hex hider. Those things aren't supposed to fall off.
Well, it's magnetic, but I went like this to the headstock and I hit it and I knocked it right off. Yeah.
Man.
You know, so made in Japan, really, really nicely built. Everything about this thing is killer, especially I'm digging. I've always liked, just like the other V I had, the Richie Faulkner V had the, I guess, what do you call that? Burnt chrome, or what do you call that? Black chrome? What do you call it, Ron?
Which?
The chrome
on the Floyd.
Black chroming, like everything.
It's a
the nut,
Cosmo Black.
No, not the guitar color. The
finish on the
it's not chrome. It's black chrome. It's like,
yeah, but they call it Cosmo Black too.
Cosmo Black chrome. I didn't know that. Even the nut, even the tuners. I've heard it called like burnt chrome or smoke chrome or all kinds of different silly names. But yeah, it's a cool guitar, and now it actually is way cooler. Now that you got to move away from the keyboard. Now that my friend Ron helped me set this thing up properly, right? So let's see. That's
I broke it out. I broke it out, Laz. Look, just for now.
All right. Thank you, Ron. Let me see that thing. So how do you play these things? Anyway, is that super loud or what? Probably not in tune, right? Give me an E. Yo, the high E's off. It's getting closer. There it is.
I feel like I should be tuning a guitar right now too.
You should. Anyway, how loud is that? Might have to like.
It's good. It sounds fun.
Okay. Let me go ahead and go into my settings here, and I'm going to adjust the audio so we are off of the echo cancellation. Right. And
remember earlier though?
Automatic volume on. What you were saying?
What I was saying is use your phone for the audio for that. Take yourself out, put that in, and it should be good.
I don't know how that is.
Or not. Your choice.
I'm not going to do that this time. What I really want to do is in the future, as you know, Johnny, I've been talking about this forever. How do you play a guitar with headphones on?
Mr. Sandoval's autograph.
Nice. Yeah, we'll probably see him at the NAMM show again. This time I'll talk to him.
How does that sound?
Play it again?
Hold on. Let me go like this. All right.
Sounds fine.
Yeah,
that sounds fine.
Not too loud? All right, hold on. Let me move this out of the way. Oop, I whacked it. Look, bang.
You guys, smash that thumbs up. We got, how many thumbs ups do we have?
Now, I don't know how to play 14. Any Randy Rhoads at all. Not at all. That's Ron's job. But
hey,
what I've been doing.
I have the MXR.
What we can do, actually, is, Laz, we can teach you how to play Crazy Train right now.
Oh, that'd be great. Let's do that. All right.
Okay.
So
go for it, Johnny.
Should I first find the tone?
I'll teach you right now.
All right.
Okay.
You're gonna give me like chord names and
six string, second fret. Play a power chord, second fret. Well, yeah, play that.
Is that what you were gonna tell me to do?
Down one string on the A.
What do you mean?
No. Play a power chord on the second fret, 6th string. Okay. Okay.
Minor or major?
Major.
Minor. No, that's wrong. It's minor. Just play the first 3 strings, I think you're telling me, right?
Well, I'm not saying play a chord. Well, the main riff.
Okay.
Or maybe just the da-na, da-na, da. Well, that's kind of it. There you go. Yeah, just play that. You got it. There you go.
Well,
Perfect. Perfect. That's right, Lewis. Yeah. Now let's hear the pedal.
All right, pedal.
Let's hear the pedal.
Now I have no idea what settings to put this on. Ron, any ideas?
Not that
12
one.
o'clock.
No.
12 o'clock first. That's what I would do.
Now, I do have an MXR 10-band EQ and an MXR chorus. All right, now that's in humbucker mode.
Turn the volume up.
It's way low, yeah.
Yeah, turn the volume up. Kenneth, what's up, man? There we go. There we go.
Now, I heard online that it's actually good with a boost in front of it. That's why I grabbed that OD1. But I don't know. Should we just keep tweaking?
Keep tweaking. That's what I would do. Turn it up. There we go.
It's not you getting ready to play Still of the Night, Whitesnake.
Uh-huh. I can kind of hear it. I can hear the tone.
What?
Okay. But Laz, don't play like full bar chords because it's not full bar chord stuff. Just play just the power
first
chords.
2 or 3, yeah.
Just the first 2. But no whammy because Randy didn't use a whammy.
Okay.
Right?
He never had a Floyd. He just had the Fender.
Yeah. But I do have the 10-band EQ, and it's all set to 0. Should I give it a little clean boosting with the volume? Let me just say, if you're doing a first impression of the pedal, I would just use the pedal on its own first. Yeah. Okay. So that's what
and then try some different settings. Turn the gain up a little bit. Turn the gain down. Try that,
right,
and then try using like the boost and.
All right. I have it set in the amp right now on the right. It's not the right cab, not the right speakers, not the right anything there. But we are playing it through.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing,
Marshall.
Les. It doesn't matter if you're not using the right stuff. That's why there's a pedal. That pedal, because remember the Van Halen pedal? Remember the Van Halen distortion?
Yeah.
Or the overdrive? The whole point of that was you could get the 5153 tone out of anything.
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what this pedal is. This is like a Randy Rhoads pedal, like Randy Rhoads tone.
Right.
That you can use in anything and get a similar tone. Right, Skype?
Is that how it's done?
Yeah. Otherwise, why else would they make that? That's the reason they do it. That sounds pretty good, man. I can hear it.
Yeah. It actually fucking sounds great. So I had to use the F word. I had to.
You said pumpkin.
I'll learn the song by the end of this thing. Okay, let me do a little adjusting. Hold on.
That sounds pretty good. Although I'm kind of nervous though because that sounds really loud in there. And he has, he's surrounded by old ladies in that place. They were glaring at me when I went over there the other day. I was at the door, and a lady came and kind of looked at me. Kind of sounds like Guitar Center.
You gotta use your pinky for this one. That seems really hard. There's got to be an easier way.
Dude, that's the easiest riff there is. A 5-year-old can play that riff, lad.
Not with those little fingers, they can't. He does it fast too, right? God, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to practice.
It's okay. It's about showing the pedal, showing the tone of the pedal, not your guitar skills. Really, that's the truth.
How does it go, Ron? Man, that pedal sounds great.
Yeah, dude, I can hear it through here.
Sound. It really does have that sound, man.
I can tell through here. It sounds good, man. It has that So the Distortion Plus sound.
Oops, wrong chord. I'm playing other songs now. That's so terrible.
Well, you can play some Black Sabbath songs.
Out with this?
Oh yeah, do you know Iron Man?
We need to get Bob here. Bob will show him play the bass with it.
One good thing is that even Sharon won't recognize the song the way I'm playing it. How does that go?
I am Laz Man. Ah! I am Laz Man. Wait, Laz. Play Iron Man. Do you know Iron Man?
What?
Where you bend? Can you bend the string?
Iron Man.
Play like Iron Man. Yeah, that's a lock-in nut though, so you can't do that. But yeah. Okay. Is this an hour show? Ron has video games to jump on, I know.
I don't know how the rest goes.
That's okay. Don't play the rest. Tweak the pedal for us. Let's hear more Blizzard of Laz. Oh, that's funny, man. Laz.
That's wrong. What?
Laz, the next gig you play at that what's that place called? O'Reilly's?
Giovanni's.
What's it called?
Giovanni's.
The place where where you played your gig.
Oh, that's Gallagher's.
Gallagher's. The next time you play at Gallagher's, just do an Aussie tribute yourself and call it Blizzard of Laz.
Oh, dude. That's what my
There we go. Would it be real? Credit for that, man.
All right.
And you can use this, you know, or I'll play the gig with you, man. Right, I'll do vocals.
Right on.
I'll sing through this.
All right. So, anyway, I'm pretty impressed with it, but I want to hear the chorus pedal with it.
Wow, now it sounds like OU812 era, Van Halen. chorus.
Yeah, there's something about having that chorus on, man.
You know the song?
Right? When you go like this,
what's the last song on OU12? Not Political Blues, the one before that. Sucker in a Three-Piece. That sounds like Van Halen's Sucker in a Three-Piece tone right there.
Sorry, Johnny, I'm totally drowning you out. What?
No, that's okay. Play A, go A, D, A, D, A, E.
What's D?
Yeah. Yeah. Go A, D, A, D, A, E. That sounds like Van Halen now, man. Right, Guy Prop? You hear that? Dude. Next time I go over there, I'm getting that pedal.
All right, you guys.
That'll be my pedal now.
Train.
No, you ain't. You got your Andy Summers one.
Yeah, you guys are like, you got your Andy Summers one, and I'm getting the.
Laz is gonna lose that pedal.
I'm
Johnny, how come you're walking out of there with
the $1,200 Andy pedal? Johnny got the $150 Andy pedal. That's funny. No, it sounds great. Man, I can't wait to hook a flanger up to this and like an echo thing, and then dial in the proper tone.
To be period correct, you need a tape echoplex.
Yeah, he did use that Space Echo by Roland, though, didn't he? You did. Right, the 202 or whatever it's called, Space Echo. But
the tape echoplex with the sound, the number settings was the main one.
Yeah, I got the 10-band EQ. You guys want? I can't show it to you, can I? All right, there's a way I can do this. Johnny said there's a way. Let's try it. Should we? I'm gonna exit out of the thing here because I only got like so many more minutes left anyway. Might as well make it fun. Got to go off the rails, right?
Yeah, Sky Prof.
All right.
That's my pedal now, man. That sounds good.
Johnny knows where I live. That's the problem.
Man.
He can break in. That's why he's keeping his little dungeon like secret. All right, let's change this.
You're gonna have to mail that to me tomorrow, Laz.
Castle Laz. All right, amp and pedal cam. All right, dude. I gotta say, it really does sound pretty killer.
I gotta say something too.
Go ahead.
Let's get a regular MXR Distortion Plus and do a shootout between the two.
Okay, hold on. I got to change this. This is not good. It's got the wrong thing. Edit name. There we go. All right, there we go. Go. All right, I got the mic muted, but you can kind of still hear it. It's kind of weird in the background. I don't know why it does that, but let me flip the camera. More settings, camera, opposite direction. There we go. All right, we'll face like that, and then we can add it to the shot. Now I'll show you guys what I have here pedal wise. Let's see. I'm gonna have to
make sure you take yourself out here though.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove
remove that one. There we go. There it is. Okay, now you got to unmute that one.
Okay, I've unmuted that one.
Uh-oh.
Does it all sound all right?
It doesn't sound any
echoing.
better.
See, I told you, man.
What do you have? You have a...
wait. Let me go into the settings of the mic for this.
What do you call these?
Oh, wait a minute.
Cell phone?
No, this particular kind. Not Apple. Samsung.
Android.
He has an Android. Androids, yeah, there's something going on. I've noticed that too.
Now, is it better?
Oh wait, Lewis is saying he has an original MXR Distortion Plus from the 80s. I don't think it sounds similar.
How's this? Still echo?
No, there never was echo.
Oh, I hear an echo.
You're hearing us echo to you, but we're not. Yeah. There's no echo to us.
So everybody in the chat, there's no echo for you guys, right?
No, sounds good.
All right, cool.
Well, it sounds no echo.
So here we go. So I haven't even used that because it wasn't needed. But that's probably because I don't have the amp totally gained, you know. The 10-band EQ is just set equal all the way across, no effect. And then we've got the MXR chorus on. I've got the Andy Summers Walking on the Moon flanger there. And then there's the Randy Rhoads pedal. Then I had these to compare, or I can use that to boost and that to compare, because somebody said, oh, this Dark Matter one, you get the same sound. Well, I got to say that is a killer pedal. Anyway. So when you guys want to see the amp, if you guys haven't seen this up close, this is a hand-wired offset, 1 of 300 JTM 45, built exactly to the spec of the original JTM 45 made by Jim and Terry, hence JT, and for Marshall. There you go. And that's a 4x cab, not a 2x. This is a 2x cab, the same size. There's 4 of those 12, what are they called? The 12-inch silver back or silver heavy-duty big-ass AlNiCo magnet on the back of it. And they're offset, like here's one, there's one, there's one, and then there's one. And that's another reason they call it offset, because the speakers are offset in the cab as well. Weighs a ton. You hardly can pick it up by yourself. Anyway, there's my little setup, you guys. All right, back to this. Let me leave this thing.
What? I thought we were going to hear through that. I thought you were going to play something through that. Hello?
Well, I can't like hold it and play at the same time, so.
You don't have to hold that and play at the same time. Just set it down. Set the camera down and play.
Do you think it would sound better that way? I don't think so. Anyway, here's my clean tone.
Flip it on the neck position.
All right.
There you go.
That's perfect for that.
Through this, it sounds the same.
Oh, something's out of tune.
Laz, you should be playing at Yoshi's tonight.
A beatnik bar
I'm
with
sure he plays
the big cup of coffee and all that stuff, and everybody sits and goes,
dude, we have one of those down the street. Yeah, we have one of those here. They do open mics.
I love that song, Goodbye to Romance. That's one of my favorite songs. I never played that before. I just bite your right there. Anyway,
tell.
Dude. Hey, Johnny, not everyone can even do that.
Lawrence.
That's true.
Is this the G3 talk show?
Johnny's just being,
it is.
Johnny's just being Johnny.
Welcome.
So, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the sound, to be obvious. Obviously, it's a...
I'm very impressed with the sound coming through, your setup.
Well, there you go, Johnny. I've impressed.
I mean, I can tell. I mean, it sounds pretty good.
Really hook it all up.
It sounds pretty good. I mean, the tone of what the pedal, I can imagine what it sounds like in there.
Can you imagine this like wet setup? Uh-oh, my battery's about to die.
Well,
let's just plug it in. And I didn't bring the plug. So you know what? It is 1 hour. So,
goodbye, everybody.
So that is the show.
Is it worth the money? Is that pedal worth the money?
Absolutely. The 180 something, yes. And I've heard some people, like there's this guy in Britain who said, they're going for $800-900, or more in pounds, which is probably $1,200-1,300. I've seen him on Reverb and eBay for anywhere from $800 to $1,200 to $1,500. So people are obviously trying to take, they're trying to take advantage of these. Yeah, they're gouging because they're. But
how much does that pedal
realize that they're going to make more?
Thanks, James.
How much does that pedal go for?
Though, so.
How much was that pedal?
I think I paid
under 200.
Under 200.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's amazing for that kind of for a boutique kind of looking pedal. It doesn't look like some factory kind of thing. It definitely sounded great. Yeah, Skyprop, you'd be impressed. It definitely has that Randy sound. I got to say that if you had the right speakers, the right amp and all that stuff set up, but this definitely kind of gives you that feeling, definitely feels like it to me. There was something about the sizzly kind of high end of it that is very Randy Rhoads that I really appreciate. And I think that's why he actually went to those speakers that he used. back in the day because it kind of knocked down a little bit of the sizzle. But when he used to just crank those Marshalls, right?
Yep.
So I think the way that he would play it would be with those Marshalls, pretty cranked.
59 Marshall heads.
Yeah.
And he had each speaker replaced. Took the Marshall speakers out and with an AlTech, something like that.
When did Marshall build their first Marshall, the JTM 45? Wasn't that like 50 something, 54, 55, or 50?
I don't know. His heads were the 100 watts, and they were the 1959 version.
So that was only a few years after the very first ones, probably, right? I can't remember. I mean, I have a little booklet somewhere for that amp, but yeah, it wouldn't be that far off the circuitry, right? And those were hand wired amp heads too, I'm sure. Yeah, Hobarodi, you're right. I mean, I think they purposely did this to create excitement around it, right? And yeah, people can't wait, so they got to have it. And there are huge fans that they just want a numbered one, because I think the ones after this, I bet you they're not going to be numbered. They'll just be,
it's for collectability,
right?
Like they probably won't be in the little pouch, and they probably won't be painted all the way around. Like only the tops will be polka dotted.
Yeah, that's a good point. It might be like that. Yeah, like the MXR EVH.
It will be like that.
Yeah. Johnny's
that's exactly what it'll be like. That's why people are grabbing these up.
You're probably right.
That's why people are grabbing these.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Ron, you can borrow it, but you can't keep it. I mean, the idea is that when they do make the other round of them, then get yourself one of those and then send mine back. But I'm going to send it to you at some point, but maybe in time for Christmas.
Wait a minute.
Maybe in time.
How many giveaways do you still have to send out from like?
I got to do a giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. Thanks for reminding me, Johnny.
Hey, robot.
Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do it. Let's call. What is the StreamYard giveaway tool, right? ScreamYard, we should call it, because it's Halloween.
It is. Happy Halloween, everybody.
StreamYard giveaway tool. Here we go. Oh my God. That's a good one, Ron. You should have used that one earlier. That one sounds like somebody's just like Ralphing. All right, here we go. All right, I'm not going to put any, or should we put RR? Everyone just put RR into the chat, just like that. I'm going to put it into the chat. Let's see.
Hello there.
So
wait, so we're going to win the pedal? Is that what's going on?
No, you're going to win this. You're going to win the MXR sticker that I hid somewhere over here. I don't know where I put it.
Well, they should put MXR.
It says MXR. Uh-oh.
Well, this is our show now, you guys. Oh well. Okay, let me say a few things now that we can. I thought the pedal sounded good. I mean, hearing it through Laz's setup, I thought I could really hear the tone. It really did have the Randy Rhoads tone on that. So I thought it sounded great, and I'm just kidding. That's Laz's pedal. I don't need it, but next time I'm over there, I'll definitely try it out.
I think his battery died.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, he's gone. He's gonna probably jump back on his phone. Yeah, and the thing is, he's the only one that can stop this stream too. The stream, if he can't get on, the stream will just keep going and going and going. Right, you guys? It sounded pretty good.
Yeah, boy.
That pedal? Yeah, man. I thought it sounded good. So, very cool. Congratulations to MXR for making the pedal. Randy Rhoads fans, getting these pedals. And yeah, the thing is, I know, everybody leave. No, everybody hide. The thing is, yeah, this is a special edition pedal, and I mean, I can pretty much tell you the next ones they make, it won't be as shiny as this one. It won't be as, like the polka dots. Same with the Van Halen ones. The Van Halen ones used to be striped all the way around. Now they're not. They're just striped on the top. So, although those weren't special edition pedals, although MXR did make a red, black, and white flanger where the normal ones are black and white striped. You know. So Ron, what are your thoughts? What are your first thoughts of the MXR Randy Rhoads pedal? Hearing it through Laz's setup.
You could tell. It definitely had to. I mean, you could tell there was the essence of the Randy sound in it. But again, if you play with the settings, you can get it to sound more like it. So you just got to work with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My battery did die. Now my computer's going to update. Why?
Yeah. Laz, just jump on your phone. Because you're going to have to end the stream anyway. Yeah. So also the thing with the Randy Rhoads MXR pedal, what they're doing with that pedal, they're not just like, I don't think they're not just really recreating the Distortion Plus that he had. They're probably going to recreate like kind of everything, like his whole chain of like the amp, the amp.
That was the initial idea.
They take all that stuff into consideration. Otherwise, it would just be an MXR Plus pedal, the regular one, But I think it would be a good idea to grab one of those and to do a shootout, between the two. I think that would be
the same
cool.
settings.
Yeah.
Same settings and just A and B them.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, how close they are, how they're different, besides looks. Right? Right, Laz? Yeah. Well, Laz is in the chat now. So Laz, smash that thumbs up.
Subscribe to Johnny Bean.
Subscribe to me, Laz. Yeah.
Now remember, I tried to get Scott Ian ID for you.
Really?
Yeah, remember that? I was telling you the other night, you and Robot.
I have no memory. No.
The dream I had.
Oh, that was a dream. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. No.
Yeah, I'm even dreaming about getting Johnny channel IDs.
No. Wow. Wait, who's texting me? Who is this? Are you watching right now? Oh, wait, somebody's sending photos. Who is this? You keep sending photos of your cats to me. We do love cats. Somebody. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm definitely a cat person now. I mean, a lot of you guys know I had a dog for many years. Howie. Love Howie. But once you go cat, you can't go back. Cats are just incredible. Cats are magic, I think. Look at that. That's awesome. Thank you for sending. Who is this, by the way? Who's sending me this stuff? Thank you. Hi, Johnny. Thanks for your supply. Or I mean your reply. Thanks for your supply. What are you, a drug dealer now? No.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Well, in Grand Theft Auto, yes. If you're interested.
Thanks for the Coke, Johnny.
Oh.
Hey, Johnny, give me some Coke over here.
It looks like a company is sending me an acoustic guitar to review. Sounds cool. We'll try it. We'll try that. Okay. So, Laz, if you're watching us, unfortunately, we're logged out of your account here, so we can't do anything. We can't stop. I mean, we can leave and just leave it like a blank screen. We can do that. But as far as the giveaway and stuff, you're going to have to do all that stuff on your side. James says, awesome. Yeah. I just got an email. This company reached out to me and they want to send me an acoustic guitar to review. So look for that. By the way, those tuners that I have, look for a review of the Geiger locking tuners. I've got one on there so far. I was going to do a video, but the Laz is like, oh, we're starting the show on time,
Wait a minute. Wait.
So So on my channel, look for a review of the Geiger locking tuners. And then this is the guitar we'll probably at some point paint,
to match the tuners.
Yeah.
I know, you gotta go outside. Huh. Go outside?
Yeah. Peggy, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be cool. Janice, Laz's computer crashed.
I'm back.
Oh, there he is. He's back. Look at this.
Oh,
Music Therapy Laz is back.
Something like that. Anyway, what's up? I did it. Yes, thanks.
Are we starting over? Is this the actual show now?
No, let me get that giveaway going, Johnny, because that's why I came back. I don't want to leave people hanging. And the last person that won did not send me his info, so I could not send him his present, unfortunately. So
who was that?
I don't remember. It was some.
I'll be right back.
Chris
I gotta
Kelly
let
or
her out.
something like that. Somebody. But let me get this going again. So maybe I won't choose. I'll just let it go to the yard, as they say. Start collecting comments. So we're already at 15 comments because I didn't make you do an RR. The Terminator is back, right? The Terminator Laz. That's funny. Yeah, man. I'm pretty impressed with the pedal. I gotta say, I really like it. It does have that vibe, and the look of it's just freaking amazing. I mean, the box is cool. Super cool box. Kept the plastic, wrap kind of together, just the bottom off. And the sticker that someone will win came in the box. It's a pretty cool sticker, right? It's got that 80s kind of a 70s, 80s, almost Star Wars kind of looking big letter, kind of swooping, kind of even like the Jackson logo. That
I think it's a late 70s. It's a late 70s design.
It's a late 70s
MXR.
design, right? Yeah. It look vintage. So I hate to give it away, but I am. So we got 28 people in the chat. Yeah, see the pedals are going for crazy money. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Right? Yeah. Yeah, man. Oops, I dropped it. It's behind the computer now. I'm not going to grab it now. But I forgot to show you guys this thing. I had this over here too. So I do have the Diary of a Madman Ozzy Osbourne Funko Pop, and they need to complete the band. They got to have Bob Daisley in the background playing bass. Not Rudy Sars though. Even though I saw them with Rudy playing. So I did see Ozzy with Rhoads back in, God, was it 82 or 3? 82, 81? I don't know, man. I was like barely 15, 16 years old. So CU Event Center in Colorado. It was a stormy night, and all those cool like cages and all their set stuff from the Diary of Madman tour didn't make it there in time to set up. They actually had like people waiting so long, they were telling people over the intercom that, hey, you can get your money back and come back for a future show. And I think some people left because it was, a stormy night, and people were like, God, I'm gonna have to put chains on the car to get home and blah blah blah. And we drove all the way from the Denver area, Cherry Hills, all the way to Boulder. So that's a long drive there and back in snow late at night. It was great though. It was, and we waited most of the people stayed, and they played their hearts out because obviously not having the set and everything, and people waiting that long, they're going to kill it, and they did. It was amazing. Cool. So I just recall as best as I can remember. It was amazing. So you guys ready? Should I do this?
Yeah.
Well, it says 15 people are entered right now. Let me present this to you all so you can see what's happening here. I've got the StreamYard giveaway tool, which might pick me, but it's not like I have a bunch of bots in here like Johnny does, right?
What? Oh,
you have like 5,000 different things on your, just like 10 people in your channel, and they're all you, unlike other versions of you all over the internet that aren't you.
Yeah, there's fake me's everywhere now.
Fake Johnny's everywhere. I think there's even.
Hey, that's a sign of success.
From what I've heard, because I don't go and check it out or nothing, I could care less. But what I've heard is they're fake me's too, and that we're actually conversing with each other and other people in chats, and it's not even us. Mm-hmm. But I guess that's what people do when they got nothing else to do. But Russell Zahner's Honor, I think Zahner, right? Also brought me I'll Drop a Drive By Like You Betcha. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's pretty killer, gotta say. Yeah, see, it was in 81, so I must have seen him in 82 then, because when did he pass away? Wasn't it in March or something? So I remember when I saw him, it was winter, but winter lasts pretty long in the Denver area. Oh, Ron's back.
Died March 19th.
March
82.
19th, 82. So that was it. So I saw him for Diary of a Madman. It was probably February or something like that. January, February. I never looked it up. I should look up when that thing was. I bet you that's online, right? I bet you they have everything about this. I bet you they have like what the set list was and everything, right?
Yeah, it's called Setlist FM.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah, that's the site
Right.
where they have every set list of every tour of every show there is.
Cool. Yeah. Setlist.com. All right. Well, I'll check it out. But anyway, look it up. If you don't believe me, ask other people who were at that show and they'll tell you what I'm telling you is fact. That is what happened. That's one way to prove it, is that, you know, the snowstorm and the set not being there, the cages and the whole Diary of a Madman background, all that. It was just them, their equipment, plugged in and rocked it out, and they killed it. Yeah. So how do you say it? Let's see. I'm changing my name though. I'm picking up a mom's maiden name. Oh. As a hyphenate. Okay. All right. Cool. Right on, man. Yeah, I stuck with my dad's name, Laszlo. Joseph is my middle name, Lengel. I stuck with Laszlo because there's too many Joes in my family to use my middle name. At one point in high school, I thought maybe I might change it to Lance, because that would be Lancelot would be the appropriate.
Is Joe a middle name too?
Well, it can be Johnny. If you're like in the Catholic upbringing I had, they give you they call it your Christian name is your first name. Even though Laszlo is a saint and is a sainted king of Hungary and is a sainted name, you're supposed to pick a sainted name if you're Catholic for your Catholic children. And that's what my parents did. Yeah. Well, most extreme challenge. You know, the most extreme challenge next would be to actually put together the proper pedal setup for Randy's thing. Buy all the MXR pedals that he used and put that together. But I wonder, like, during his tours, did he change it up? Like from Blizzard to Maiden? Diary of a Madman?
That would be a Ron question.
Yeah,
Ron. Not
much, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my knees hurt. So you had falconers in your family used to train falcons for royalty, right? And for other purposes. They would hunt with falcons. And the falcon is a very typically used symbol in Europe, as for a variety of things. From the German to Hungarians have a falcon thing too. So yeah. So all right. So should we hit the button? Let's do it. Let's get this over with. All right. So the way this goes is 17 entries right now. I hit the draw.
Skyprop. Don't even get into that, man.
Yeah. And there it goes. You guys see it? All right. How about putting CC's? Dude, it's getting together. It is.
And the winner is Rock Daddy.
Rock Daddy, right on Rock Daddy. You know, it'll happen. I keep meaning to send it. It's just a few more things I have to do with it, but I need like several hours of time in a day, and
Hey, Ed Dana,
trying to find that today.
Ed Dana, good to see you, man.
Happen. So, what is my favorite, Blizzard or Diary? I got to go with Diary. Only because I think Blizzard was just amazing, but I think Diary was like one next level better. And that's pretty cool to see a band come back with their sophomore. Not that any of those guys, you know, especially Ozzy and Bob Daisley, they didn't have like some history and knowing what they're doing kind of thing. They knew what they're doing, right? They could write songs, they could sing, they can rock out. But I mean, Randy's musicianship on that album is just insane. Revelation, Mother Earth, wow. That song just takes me away every time. And I was listening to Randy yesterday and today some too, but I was watching a lot of videos on this pedal just to get a gist of it. And it does seem like from some people did a comparison and they said, yeah, it doesn't sound exactly like an MXR Plus. And then you see comments, people saying, you can get the same sound with the dark matter. So that's why I grabbed the dark matter to compare it to that. But we'll do that. We'll do that another time, right? I think it'd be cool to set this up with all these pedals and then find what his settings were, right? And kind of dial it in. But I mean, everything's going to change from even venue to venue. You got to dial. That's what that MXR 10 band EQ is for, right, Ron?
Yes, sir.
So, Rock Daddy, you know how to reach me, right? I think you've got my phone number even. I think I probably already...
the sound changes from the sound check to when the place is full.
Yeah. Let me see if I've got you in here. Rock Daddy. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Let me see if I have your address. No, I don't have your address. I only have your phone number. So you know how to reach me. I'm going to text you right now. So that way I can get you. Send me your address. Send me your address. Right on. All right, there you go. Send me your address, dude, and then I'll get this out to you. And yeah, that's it. Next show, Johnny, what are you doing? What's going on with you? You've got a show every day now, right? It's like
I do almost like 2 shows a day. I did 2 shows earlier today.
Oops.
Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Friday? Normally we would do like a guitar show, talking guitars, which we'll probably do.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Right on. Thanks for pulling that polka dot off the wall, though, by the way, Ron. That was cool. Maybe someday I'll be able to visit you there. And
I'll give you my address. Well, you got my address, so you know where I'm at.
I think I do. Yeah. Right on. So that's it, I guess, you guys. I got the power on, so now I can talk forever if I want to, but I should end it. It is Halloween. We might go out and walk around Livermore because it's kind of fun. You know, it's a fun town. Go steal some candy. See if there's anybody out there with some candy left. Have you ever done that, Johnny? Like when you're not a kid, but you still go out and you trick.
When I'm not a kid, you mean like right now?
Like grown up, like put on a costume and go actually getting candy from people, even though you're an adult.
No, not really.
I did it one time with a friend of mine, Corey, and his wife, and I dressed up as Death, you know, with the sickle and the whole thing, and I had like a freaky mask. And every doorbell ring where, you know, we'd ring the bell, I'd be standing there, you know, when they opened the door. And this one was the last one that I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do that again. This little kid opened the door and he just started crying right away, freaked out. He was like a little kid. I'm like, what are the parents thinking? It's Halloween. But I was like this, you know, taller, you know, Death thing right at the door. It was pretty funny. So you live in Halloween Town. Nice. Right on, man. There's a practice session that showed up. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man. The interview was awesome. If you guys haven't seen the one that got taken down, there'll be another one that goes up, I'm sure. Watch it. But I'm telling you, man, if you're even a fan of any kind of music, if you're a fan of rock and roll history and music and just want to know a little something about music and its impact on humanity, get the audiobook, because there's a ton of, hey, Michael B, what's up? Night all, he says. Right on, man. It's chock full of a lot of wisdom from a guy who went through it all, you know, Alex Van Halen. And Alex was one of those guys you didn't hear much of, even during their time out there. You know, once in a while he'd say something, but for the most part, it was Dave. On occasion, you know, Eddie would say something or be interviewed. Was Alex ever interviewed in the past, Johnny?
By himself? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was. But mainly it was
like
for
jazz,
like
maybe, or?
For what? For like Drum Magazine.
Your cousin.
Alex did his own, you know. Oh, Jazz Obrecht. Oh, I see. I think about like jazz music.
Jazz music. Well, he did play jazz music with his dad
originally.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, jazz. You know, big band stuff.
Big band stuff.
You know, in the earlier days. But like when MTV was around, Kurt Loder would interview each member separately, and then, you know, if you got to watch like an extended version of like MTV News or something, you would see Alex being interviewed on his own. you know, talking about whatever the latest record was, carnal knowledge, balance, you know, stuff like that.
Oh, right on, Peggy. You did watch the talk, so it was pretty cool, right? The questions were pretty good. The one question they did not ask him that I'm sure people asked is there going to be a second book? I think
right, but he did address that. He
Yeah.
did address that on one of the interviews that he did.
You're right. Yeah.
That I covered the past 2 weeks, where he had said, "Well, we're going to wait and see how this book does first."
Yeah, I think that the book going almost number one, if not already number one on the New York Times bestseller list, I think is kind of an answer to that, right?
It's like number 2, right?
Number 2 or number 1 on.
It's number 2
on Apple Book, whatever.
New York Times. It's like number 2 on the New York Times bestseller.
Number 2. That's pretty amazing. Up against one of the old faithful writers of action movies. What's his action book?
Ed Dana.
Ed Dana.
Dude, Martha Quinn liked one of my tweets tonight, man. On Twitter.
I want my MTV. There you go.
Oh, that's a Funko?
Yeah, dude.
You got that down at the Hollywood store?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I want cool. When I went with Brent and I made a Magic Man or a.
By the way, where is Magic Man? He's not here tonight.
I did invite him. Yeah, I'm not sure. I sent him one. Maybe something's going on. Yeah. I bought all those mini Star Wars things too. They're all sitting on that amp right there along the top. You can't really see them.
I was there. I remember.
Well, I'll show you guys one little. Here we go. This one here. This has. So that's supposed to be little Han.
They're all like
whatever
babies,
that gecko thing is, and then there's little Wookiee, and then there's C-3PO.
3PO, Chewie, Han, and Greedo.
Greedo, that's his name.
Not Gecko.
Not Guido. Greedo's like he was supposed to be a hitman too. So. So much of a nerd I am. Look at that.
There's R2, Leia, Luke.
Ben.
Is that Obi-Wan?
R2. Yeah, it's Obi-Wan.
How tiny that R2-D2 is.
Tiny. Oops, I keep hitting the keyboard. Anyway, yeah, man, that should be the show, I guess, right, you guys? Baby Funkos, exactly. Like these tiny mini
Baby
ones.
Funkos.
Baby Funkos.
That's a great place, man.
Yeah,
we got to go back there again.
Man. I don't know why I got sucked into this Funko thing with. There you go. Oh, hold on, let me show you mine.
We have all our own Funkos, man.
There's me and Ned. The latest one I got when I was down there, because I keep pushing the keyboard here. The latest one, because this summer actually, they had our 40th year reunion, high school reunion. So I made this.
Prom date last
1984. Got a guitar and some flowers there. And
you look like what's his name from Fast Times though.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that back then, to be honest. I had the long hair with the whole thing. You guys have seen that, right? Should I show that picture and then I'll end it? Because it's kind of funny.
Janice, you just woke up?
It's Janice and Lannis. That's funny.
Oh, baby.
Or you'd have Jazz.
Peggy, you bought the book?
I don't know where I keep these pictures.
Cool.
Well, this is like maybe the year before my hair really grew out, but that's me and my sister Monica. See, I got a gun too, Ron. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
There you go.
Remember back there, they had those members only jackets. That was the thing.
So it's like, oh my goodness.
All right, that's the wrong album to look through. Hold on.
Yeah, don't show us those photos, lads.
Not those ones, Johnny. Oh, remember Halloween a couple years ago? I made those.
Yep.
That was cool. All right, remember those?
The Western, dude. The Western Exterminator drove past me earlier today, man.
Oh, I even remember this. I even did a Circles guitar pumpkin. Look. Oh, it's too bright, huh? Damn it.
That was a year ago?
No, it was years ago.
That was years ago.
Kind of coming in, but There you go.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Anyway, that was cool. All right. Oops. How do I get to that?
Awesome.
Gotta have a picture of. Yeah, I did this one the next year.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember that.
That was pretty cool. Halloween, you all. It's Halloween, right?
It
Okay,
is.
this is already when I'm in my 20s and I'm playing the keyboards behind my neck. That's pretty funny picture. Oh my god.
What were you playing? Axel F?
I was probably playing Jump, Johnny.
I was going to say something from the Flock of Seagulls, maybe.
All right. Oh my god. I'll never find it. I've got thousands of photos to try to search through. I have no idea where I'm going to find it.
Behind the neck, Funko Laz. Next time.
There you go. If they make a keyboard that I can like put on there, yeah. But you guys saw my most recent Halloween picture, though, right? You remember that one, Johnny?
Did you send it to me?
I probably did.
I think you did. Yeah.
That was at the gig. There's my keyboard, my
Oh.
VRO9B.
You're dressed up there?
Yeah, that's me.
You just didn't take a bath.
That's me in the morning. I'm grumpy.
This is bathless Laz.
Bathless.
Funko.
With my sister Monica. Metal Monica, the drummer. Yeah.
At Gallagher's.
And then here you go. Here's my setup there with the dead hands and feet and stuff. What was funny is that I would put the hand inside that sleeve and then I would pretend to play the keyboard and then I'd drop it off the keyboard like the hand got chopped off.
Wow.
That was funny. I got some reactions. No screams, but anyway, I don't think I'll find that picture. God, would it be in family? No, I looked there already. Facebook? No, I looked there.
Which photo is it?
It's the one where I'm standing with my mom and I have the long hair and I look like almost like David Lee Roth kind of.
Watch this. I'll find it.
You'll find it first, yeah.
I'll find it before he does. Here we go.
WhatsApp. Yeah, I might have sent it to you once.
Well, not that I would keep that, but no, it would
Why
be
not?
on one of your profiles.
Why wouldn't you keep my pictures, Johnny?
Why wouldn't you keep that photo, Johnny?
Yeah. Why would you erase it? That's the question. That's funny. Dang. So many photos.
Is that
that's
you?
A great picture. That's a great picture of Eddie. Edward.
Oh, there you go.
It's a great picture of Ed. Mr. Ed. Who's that guy?
Hey, who's that, man?
With the SA-126.
So you save photos of me.
I just have these in WhatsApp. They're WhatsApp images that are saved to my phone by WhatsApp, so I have no choice, Johnny.
What's
it's
that?
Just there, unless
Here.
I want to. Oh, you want to see something? My sweetie taking a picture of me while I'm working on the pumpkins.
I don't know if we want to see that. Oh,
Come in, Tokyo.
Yeah, right. Tune in, Tokyo. Tune in.
Here we go. Let me show you this photo here,
All
and
right,
let's
show
see
me
if we
that.
can get this going.
Yeah, I actually did find.
Wait a minute.
That.
When was
I found
this?
it up in storage. I've got it in the box.
2023.
So it was
this is
only 1
almost
year
2
ago.
years ago. You took this apart You took this apart almost 2 years ago.
I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Just ship it to me, Laz. I'll get it.
Show you. I know you will, but the whole fun is supposed.
I'll
to
take
be doing it.
Next time I'm Laz's house.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'll take the
Wait a
guitar.
minute. I'm finding.
I'll build
pictures.
it.
Hold on. I found this picture of me. Hold on.
We also have pictures of Laz's
With
pancakes.
my dad. With my dad. That's me right next to my dad, and that's my little brother Andy in the middle. And that's my brother John. I'm over there to the very far right. That's me. Yeah, little blonde kid.
I like this
Right?
photo. Right
Oh, that's pretty cute too.
That's my guy.
Oh, look at this. Look what I found, Ron.
There you go.
The Rhoads map.
I sent
Pretty
you
much
that.
tells you.
There it is.
Yeah, you probably did, right? Yeah.
I did.
See?
There it is, dude.
I think that this is an No, this is a screenshot. So I must have done a screenshot of that. Oh, here's me with guns again, Ron. my first gun.
There you go.
A pop gun.
Oh
like
my
one of those
gosh.
cap guns when you pull the trigger.
I got a few pictures
cap,
with
pang,
me and
pang,
guns.
pang, like that. That was from my 6-year-old birthday present. I got that. I'll never forget that. All right, I've got to find it. It's got to be here, and then I'll let you guys all go because this is ridiculous.
Hey, here's a cool photo.
Is there anyone
right
still here,
man.
dude? There's more people here now than
Look
before.
at that. There's a cool photo.
Oh, that's a great picture. Who's that guy?
There
Adam.
You go. Yeah. F you Tone.
F you Tone.
Okay, so I'm trying. I'm looking for whatever that photo was. That
oh,
you
here
had,
I am.
I'm not finding it.
Look at how cute I was when I was little.
That's you?
No. Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Well, that's you right there.
Oh, I know this guy.
That's you right
too,
there.
Right? Who's that guy? That is me. Yeah. That was right after I got my haircut. And I let this friend of mine, Trish, talk me into going to her hairstylist that she knew. And he said, "Oh, your hair's so straight. You should like put some wave into it or something." So he permed my hair a little bit, so it gave it a little waviness. And so that's why it looks all curly like that.
Well, speaking of hair.
Oh my God. Is that an actual... Oh, is that like a little... One of them little...
This is yours.
Oh, that is mine. Oh, those are those things that we bought in Peru from Lake Titicaca. I'm not kidding. It's true. See, this is the one that I want right there, bro. This is the one I want to get one of these. That one.
Did you see
the road worn, like, yeah, SA126?
Did you guys? I'm assuming Brent sent it to all of you guys. I think there's one of those available locally.
Oh, found it.
Used. Did you get that message?
Yeah, the purple one. Yeah, he was hoping one of us would buy it. I don't have that money right now. Just came back from a European trip. All right, here we go. You guys ready for this?
That sounds like a movie.
I'm going to solo me on this because this is pretty funny. Can't believe I'm showing this. All right, that's me next to my mom, and I'm like 17 or something. And it's a blurry photo, so that's the best I can do.
Yeah, you look like the Quiet Riot's first bass player.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, all I can tell you is back then in the 80s, girls loved that. They just were nuts about it. I don't know what it was, but it is what it is. Oh, man, check this out. This is a great photo of Amanda's Moon guitar without the stars lit. But look at that thing. Look how good the moon looks. Remember, Johnny,
Nice.
we dropped off that... Oh, we got to show that to everybody. Do you notice what's up there, Johnny?
Yeah.
That's Howie the Beans guitar hanger.
Howie the Beans.
Howie the Beans. Howie
That's
Beans.
that's the one that you made for me.
Howie the
that
dog.
You started
Howie
making like
3
4 years ago.
I bought the fabric for him like
Wait,
4 years ago.
2019, 20, 21, 22, 23. 5 years.
5 years ago.
He's been making that for 5 years.
I haven't been making it. I bought the fabric and I finally put it on that thing. When? Day before yesterday? When did I send you that photo? Anyway. Yeah, right. Were you in Badfinger? I might have had a bad finger, but oh my God. Yeah. Right on, you guys. So see you guys at NAMM. Yeah, we'll be there. Are you gonna go? You'll see me when I finally get to right on, dude. We gotta get Ron there, man. Ron, we gotta buy you a Greyhound ticket. You're gonna just get on that Greyhound. Amtrak, is it about the same price? Probably, right? It'll take you a week to get there and a week to get back.
Amtrak's 3 days.
Well, you're retired, so what do you got going on? Are you able to make that Amtrak thing? Is it how much does it cost on Amtrak?
I don't know. I have no idea.
All right, we got to look it up. So, what city would you leave from? It'd have to be a
Pittsburgh.
big city. All right, let's do this. We're gonna do this online right now. All right, Amtrak Pittsburgh to Los Angeles by train, January 23rd.
January 23rd.
All right. Right? Yeah, isn't NAM?
I've been promoting the 21st.
I'm just putting 23 because that's Thursday. And usually it's Thursday,
Oh,
Friday,
I
Saturday.
think I'm going because I'm NAM invited me.
Special.
I get to go like a day early.
All right, it's only 80 hours and 26 minutes with one changeover. More info on Amtrak. So let's go to Amtrak. Book now. I'm going to customize these cookie settings. No targeting ones. Only the strictly necessary ones. All right, a lot of ads here. One traveler. All right, how does it work? It says find trains. Oh, I got to put the date in again. All right. From what would be Pittsburgh?
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
Probably go from Pittsburgh to Cleveland or Chicago, then from Chicago there.
Pittsburgh, PA, Grand Street Transportation Center to Anaheim, right? Anaheim, California. There we go. Did pop in there. One traveler, passenger with disabilities or needs assistance. No? Okay.
You don't want to bring your assistants?
I would ask for assistance. May I have my glass of champagne, please? I need assistance with this. Find trains.
Your entourage?
Oh, I have to get a depart date. All right, let's see. Depart. Well, it takes you 3 days to get there, so you're going to have to depart on the 21st then, or maybe 20th. And that's it. Return date would be the 25th. Done. What? 11:25. What is it doing here? No. January 20th to the 25th? No, 27th. I guess. Done. I don't know. No, see, it's messing up here. It won't let me put the proper date in. Oh my God.
Well, I thought your computer crashed.
Yeah, it's about to. I'm doing it on my phone. Oh, geez. I can't believe we're doing this to people. They're watching this. All right, from Pittsburgh, I got to start all over again. To Anaheim. All right, one traveler, depart date, January 20th. Done. Okay, return date.
Just do a one-way, like Keith H is saying. Just do one way, and then you can drive him back.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Drive him back in the Laz van.
It keeps changing the date. Trip cannot be booked. We do not have travel options between stations entered. What? Okay. So then let's put Los Angeles. Okay, there we go. Central area. Los Alamos.
Yeah, they probably don't go to Anaheim. They would go like to some bus station in LA.
I have to spell out Los
Remember
Angeles.
that guy that I took to
Union
NAM and he got mad and he wanted to go home? You remember that guy?
No.
And I had to drop him off at a bus station.
Uh-huh.
You remember that? Did I know you then? Maybe I didn't know you then.
No, I don't think I was.
There's this guy that we drove down together to NAM one year, and he was a guy that I had met. We had taken some music classes together, and then we went to the NAM show, and then like the second day he wanted to go home because we were supposed to spend the night at somebody's house in Hollywood, and he didn't want to do that. He's like, I don't want to be made fun of. So,
I don't want to be made fun of.
and because I ended up sleeping at the guy's house, right? And then I got COVID. Remember that whole thing?
Yeah.
This was 2020.
Yeah.
So this is a while ago. I don't know if I knew you then. I must have or not. I don't
know. Well, the thing is that
I did know you then because
that's when I met you. Yeah,
I met you at that dinner at Maury's. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you went off and did other stuff, and I was hanging out with Ben Coombs and JJ and all them guys. And I stayed over at JJ's house. Then we went to Sean Pierce Johnson's on Monday, and then I went back that night. And then I felt it coming on to me. As I'm driving home, I felt...
you weren't even at NAMM that year.
I crashed NAMM.
You couldn't get in.
I couldn't get in, but I brought all my previous year NAMM swag, and I went there dressed up like a NAMM dude, and I looked like... If they weren't checking IDs, if they weren't checking your badge to walk in, I could have gotten away with it because I had the orange bag. People still had the orange bag. They had, the orange amps bag.
I got mine right here.
Just like I had my badge flipped facing me instead of outward, and I
got my orange bag right here.
Yeah,
it's like 2018.
I gave mine away to somebody. But what's funny is that I went there all dressed up, and I crashed NAMM, and I met up with some people there too. That was cool.
Look at me.
Got some people. It was still fun as hell. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Mr. Mike?
Mr. Mike.
Mr. Mike. Happy Halloween. Yeah, man. I got to go eat some Halloween. Halloween. I think he's already had some of the nog or whatever it is. What's up, dude? Anyway, yeah, man, 26 people still hanging out here. That's cool. You guys are having fun, but I should go. I dragged it on for an extra hour here, just talking, right? But we have fun hanging out here, right? I mean, I gotta say, man, we had fun in LA. I'm sorry Brent couldn't come, and yeah, we met up with a bunch of friends down there.
We had a good time.
Oh, I started watching that Jeremy White thing, but I didn't get to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to go back to it and finish it because I guess he came. Did he have you on, or did he just talked about you? Talked about meeting up with him. I think there was something about that.
I don't know. He had posted a story.
I'm trying to look it up
and Instagram. He had posted a story that we had met. And you were there.
Yep.
You were there.
Can't find connection. Maybe for that date. So 120 to 127, 2025, it does not find anything for Ron. So you're going to have to get on that bike. Bicycle.
Yeah.
Right out to California.
I leave now.
Might make it. I don't know. It's going to be winter. You might get
maybe
frozen.
next year.
Yeah.
Maybe next year we can do that.
Well, you know what, man? I mean, that's just crazy, though. I've heard a lot of other people that are in the East Coast that are not coming because of the cost. They're like $1,200 tickets, just ridiculous. Even if you buy it 6 months in advance, it's not much cheaper. And you used to be able to do it for a few $100. Yeah, cheaper to fly, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Train ride's fun, though. Have you ever done it? Have you ever done like a distance train ride?
No, not. I did a short Amtrak one time.
I did one from Portland back down here. It was basically a day-long trip. It was pretty cool.
Wait, were you drinking wine the entire time, though?
I did have some drinks, Johnny. Why not?
Because a train ride out here, you guys, it's not like you're thinking train ride across the country. Out here, a train ride is a wine. Oh,
they do have
train
those.
Is what
they
that
do
is.
That. They
because
do
you
that.
ride from the vineyards from Northern California to Southern California. Dude, when are they going to do that bullet train, man?
Well, there is Buttigieg. You know who Buttigieg is, right? He is the transportation secretary right now. And I listened to him talking with, what's his name from Daily Show? Jon Stewart, right?
Jon Stewart.
They were having a conversation about it. They were talking. Yeah. They were talking about that there is some pretty solid plans for making it happen between LA and Vegas. So I think before anywhere, it's going to be between those two spots because there will be people that don't want to have to deal with flying, but they would rather not drive because they're partying. So there's going to be the party train.
Vegas is a party town, man.
Between LA and Vegas, that party train,
dude,
people will buy tickets to be on.
I can see them doing that first.
I would ride the party train.
LA, San Francisco, yeah.
So it'll be a bullet train. It shouldn't take more than,
But we were talking
hours,
about
right?
that when we were driving. I remember you pointing. You're like, "Oh, they've been doing this construction for years, and that's for the bullet train."
No, I don't know if that was
on the
for
left,
it, but they were talking about
right?
doing it
On the side of the
Highway 5,
on the
like
left,
in the middle. They were talking about putting it right in the middle of the highway because that is where they would be able to most easily grade it and not have to deal with, get the gradient, anyway, science.
What?
I know. So they would have to level the tracks is basically what they'd have to do to make it plausible for a bullet train to go there. But the question is, when you hit the mountains, what do? You got the grapevine there. You're not going to go bullet training up the mountain, so they'd have to bore through. I mean, what
they would build through it.
They
like
would have
Bart.
to bore. They'd have to do that,
like the Caldecott Tunnel, right, Mr. Mike? They would drill right through there, and that's what nobody wants to do.
Yeah,
so
they're gonna have to get aliens to help them with that one, because otherwise, how are they gonna get that done? They have tunnels like that in Europe. Like when I drove from Budapest to Switzerland and Paris and stuff, in Austria and Switzerland, there are some massive Alps. They call them the Alps, the mountains there, right? Driving through them. Yeah, there's some long tunnels there that just go and go and go. But they're laying oil pipes bigger than that. Yeah, that's right, because they make a lot more money with that, dude. They're laying pipe. Yeah. Hyperspeed train would require, right? Vacuum tube. That would be a way to do it, right? Just, yeah. You know how I think it would be the fastest way to get places? Now, this might sound crazy, but it's plausible. You just get like a single shot kind of like rocket, and they just shoot you up, and then you land like
straight up in the air, and you just glide just like, wherever you want to go.
Dude, they're doing
like in Grand Theft Auto.
Like
that's what I do. I go all the way to the top of almost where space is, and then I drop down in Grand Theft Auto. But that's not real life.
Seriously, though, think about it. Bezos has got his little rocket taking people up there, and whatnot. You could shoot, yourself up in a rocket and then land in New York City, and that's probably the fastest way to get there. I mean, what would be faster than
it's the scariest
ballistic missile? Yeah, but I'm just saying you'd maybe get there and like might be like a bag of meat by the time you arrive.
Well, it is Halloween. Gross. Speaking of bag of meat, it's almost dinner time.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of hungry too. I want to eat something, but there you guys go. The Prince of Darkness himself. Whoa. Happy Halloween to you all, and yeah, I'll send that out to you. Rock Daddy, just send me your address. Get it out.
What? He won that?
Yeah, Rock Daddy won. Not that. Where is it? Oh,
the sticker that's under your desk.
It's behind my computer right here. The, I guess, vintage MXR pedal sticker.
Wow.
But you guys, yeah, Elon. I'd like to see Elon launch himself somewhere. That'd be nice. Anyway. Damn. He'll be the first man on Mars. I'm all for it. Launch yourself. It'd be great. Love to see him land there. Anyway, until next time, you guys. It's the Music Therapy Last channel. Sunday, Music is Therapy show will be on. I'm not sure what I'm going to do the topic on yet. I have so many topics that I'm picking out of that I have too many. Been really on this trip with the brain and music, and there's some new news about epigenetics that just came out, which is really cool if you know what that's about. Johnny's like, what?
Tell us Sunday.
Johnny's like,
wait till Sunday to tell us what that's about.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Cool stuff about the future of our brains and health and how we're going to live forever. Until then, I'm Music Therapy Labs. This is Johnny Bean over here to my right. And we got Ron Gunner down below. Check him out. He builds guitars and paints guitars and does all kinds of cool stuff. And be good or be good at it. It is Halloween, so trick or treat. The rest is
Good night, everybody.
Rock on, you guys. Have a great,
Peggy, how you
great
doing?
Halloween. Where is that thing? See, it says witch, but does that sound like a witch? That sounds like a monkey to me. That does not sound like a witch. Yeah, this is perfect, though. All right, see you guys. Rock.